first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 1 gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis De Los Santos. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Number 28 under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis De Los Santos. Puts a bunt down. Goes to third for 1. P.J. Ryan getting ready to hit. This guy with light tower power.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hard hit, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's 6-5. Safely into second. He's got a double. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason McCoy. 1 for 3. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. On to first. Ball game. 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Now it's going to be P.J. Ryan. Big time power. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Green rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a bouncer. In there safely. And they're up by 3. Welcome back. New inning getting started at the plate. P.J. Ryan. Tideman back to work. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, number 21. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1, runner on the move. Pitch inside. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now.
Here's the catcher, P.J. Ryan. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. And foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. On to first. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, number 8. A strikeout and a walk. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Ryan coming home. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice.
Number 9, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Man at first, and now the DH, Trey Harris. Move to first. Ryan dives back in safely. Runner on the go. This one in the air, right field. Brown makes the catch, and there's one down. So digging in, number 8, 1 for 2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And now here is number 21. The lefty, the 1-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Inning over. End of 1. Second inning set to go. Leading off, P.J. Ryan. Fraze back to work. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. P.J. Ryan. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fast.
And now the catcher comes up to him. P.J. Ryan, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here.
With the low 90s fastball, you have
P.J. Ryan now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive.
Now, P.J. Ryan.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
He's putting on quite the show with the 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double A is where you really start to see breaking balls that are a cut above what you've seen before as a young hitter. That can be very, very challenging.
Absolutely, and I think, when you think back to, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double A level. What made it possible for you to have that kind of season?
Well, you know what? It played as I was very confident, and I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
You're out.
My dome, stuck in my capital, I carve in my legacy. Now tell me, is you with me, chaperone, full time.
Here's a speed threat, P.J. Ryan. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now the first baseman, number 8. Now a screamer into the outfield. Beavers makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, P.J. Ryan. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That one to first. Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at second. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now the shortstop, Jordy Barley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now he steps off to reset. Out at the plate. He tries to steal. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, P.J. Ryan. And here it comes. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Here's the 0-1. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And now number 2. Trying to bunt his way on. Gets it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, P.J. Ryan.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. So 2 down. P.J. Ryan digs in now. That's a laser base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and that is that. So 2 outs, nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. P.J. Ryan. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Gone!
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfield.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, P.J. Ryan. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. His 47th home run. Here's the catcher to hit, P.J. Ryan.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He's done it again. That's it. And next is the designated hitter, Hudson Haskin. 0-1 down. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball. Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be P.J. Ryan. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that one hammered. And out of here. He sends it out of here. His 49th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spot.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you.
1 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, P.J. Ryan. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the shortstop, Adam Hall. 1 for 2. The 0-1. And there he goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Here's a big power threat. P.J. Ryan. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So now the DH spot, Trey Harris. The pitch. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, P.J. Ryan.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. That's gotta feel good. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 3-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they...
Our final line score. First for the victorious Senators. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Baysox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
From inside the booth at Highland Park, Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Bowie Baysox and the Harris. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Tim Cate. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. And now, P.J. Ryan. Ryan goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That one is gone. His 51st home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quick.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. P.J. Ryan. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check on the runner. Ryan back in on a dive.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the right-hander deals on the ground. Favre. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. So 2 on with 2 away. Number 7 getting ready to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Can't seem to save a single
P.J. Ryan, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-1. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. In to score from third. It's 5-5. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Trey Harris. He's already homered here in this one. Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Runner takes off. That's ball 4. And the throw out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count.
Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. Walters back to work. And a sac bunt here. Tosses to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. And welcome back. Now here is P.J. Ryan.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-6. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Harris. 1 for 3.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
The pitch. Popped up. Number 40 settles under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. 1 out. Runner at second. Number 8 now at the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordy Barley. And now the 0-1. Towards first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And here's the catcher, P.J. Ryan. Big game last night. He went 4 for 5. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. An inning in the book. Here's some real power at the plate. P.J. Ryan grounded out his first time. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the...
Man at first, P.J. Ryan will hit next.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 7-3.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it.
Base is empty, one away. P.J. Ryan getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beat.
And now P.J. Ryan. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. Out of here, and that's a grand slam. The Rockets won to right, his third home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-4.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock when you hit 5 balls out of the yard.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
One of the most important aspects of development for a professional catcher is working on their pop time, the difference in time between catching the ball.
So now here's the DH, Jake Holton. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Here's the power hitting catcher, P.J. Ryan, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That smash towards center. De La Cruz makes the play, and that is that. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Two outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Chris Myers. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
One strike.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. So up next, P.J. Ryan. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! This place is absolutely loving it. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
P.J. Ryan digs in now. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Rips that one to right. Allen makes the catch, and that'll do it. So one out with two aboard. P.J. Ryan, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate.
Here's the catcher, P.J. Ryan. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1, the final score. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Minor league baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Erie Seawolves and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Daniel Mengden. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And P.J. Ryan now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Ryan into second, and he's got a double. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Trey Harris. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the first baseman, number 8. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. Third out. So 1 hit is all. Next to hit, P.J. Ryan. 1 for 2. Dives and he can't hang on. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Workman tossed to second, and that's 2. P.J. Ryan getting ready to hit. This guy with light tower power. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases. His 58th home run of the season. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Texans, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Harrisburg Senators. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. P.J. Ryan digs in now. He knocked in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. That one fouled off. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the DH, Trey Harris. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
She hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you.
So the lineup flips over. Brady Allen, the next to hit. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now P.J. Ryan. Flores back to work. And that one pulled foul. That's hard hit on the line. Allen puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
He was all over.
So digging in, Brady Allen. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. No throw, safe at second. Welcome back. And here is P.J. Ryan. Flores back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted.
2 outs. Runner on first. Jake Holton now at the plate. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can.
Now the catcher up to hit. P.J. Ryan.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fan. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Cole Henry. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out.
Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping in the long ball threat, P.J. Ryan. He's already homered in this one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Ryan goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Green stands at first with 1 out. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That was a moonshot. His 61st home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get this.
Next to hit, P.J. Ryan. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit.
To the batter now, P.J. Ryan. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
They take the force out, and that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7th inning coming up. The Senators out front, 5-3. Digging in, number 13. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without.
And now the catcher comes up to him. P.J. Ryan. In the air out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Chris Myers getting ready to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Man at first. And here is P.J. Ryan. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run homer, his 62nd home run of the season. It's 2-0. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. P.J. Ryan. Ryan will handle the catching duties in this one. Only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of.
P.J. Ryan will hit next. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. The pitch. That one ripped. And it's out of here. His 64th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, P.J. Ryan. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. Number 8 digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. To first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. The Senators have the lead, 7-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is P.J. Ryan. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Rudder takes off. Ball outside. Throw safe.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
One now. In the air, left field. Number 13 gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Blake Rutherford, 1 for 3. Kicks and deals. Slow ground ball to the right side. Santana tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. So up next, Jordy Barley. He's already homered here in this one. 0-1. That's to third. That's a base hit. Run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Senators, 11 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 19 men on base. For the Seagulls, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
He has been on a hot streak lately, really impressing the organization. I'm joined by mental performance coach Kellen Lee. Kellen, how do you work with a player like this while they're on a hot streak without knocking them off their run?
Well, first of all, one of the common misconceptions about doing mental performance work is players will only come to me when things are going wrong. But also, a big part of my job is to help them identify what's going right when they're on this type of hot streak. So I'm really not looking to fix anything. I'm just helping them bring to their attention what's already working so they can continue to implement those strategies moving forward.